Listen to me, beloved soul, for I speak to you with the gentle truth of heaven. I know your heart is wondering why they are moving so quickly. Why their desire to marry you feels so sudden, almost like a rushing river that cannot be stopped. And I tell you this now, it is not without reason. It is not random. And it is not shallow. Their soul recognizes something in you that their mind cannot fully explain. Their spirit has touched yours before. In the quiet realm beyond time, in the place where souls know each other long before eyes ever meet. That is why they move with such urgency. Because their recognition is not new. It is ancient. They have waited lifetimes to stand before you, and now that the moment is here, their heart cannot bear delay. This is why they press forward, not to trap you, but to hold on to what feels like destiny slipping through their fingers. If they wait too long, they fear losing you. But deeper than fear, there is love calling them. They feel it as a fire that does not burn, but consumes them with longing, with certainty, with knowing. And you feel it too, do you not? That strange familiarity, that quiet voice within whispering. This is not the first time we have walked together. It is not madness, it is memory. It is not desperation. It is devotion carried from beyond this life into now. That is why they look at you, as if you are home. That is why their hands tremble with eagerness to tie their life with yours. They know, on a level their words cannot carry, that you are not simply a passing presence. You are their mirror, their partner, their divine reflection. And so they rush, not because love should, beloved. I will take you deeper now, for there is more to this urgency than even they understand. Their soul carries a memory, but it also carries a wound. They have known loss before. They have loved and been torn apart by time, by distance, by choices, by fear. And when they look at you, something inside them cries out, not again. Not this time. This is why they hurry, because their spirit trembles at the thought of repeating the pain of separation. Even if their mind does not fully realize it, their soul does. That is why they look at you with such intensity, as if you are the only thing that matters. That is why they want to seal this bond quickly, before life can interfere. And I tell you, this is not only their longing, it is heaven's compassion. For heaven remembers every tear they have cried. Heaven remembers the silent nights when they prayed for a love that would not abandon them. And you, beloved, are the answer to those prayers. You are the one who carries the balm for their wound. You are the one who feels like the closing of an ancient circle. That is why their urgency feels like desperation sometimes, because it comes from both hope and fear. Hope that they have finally found what is real. Fear that somehow it could be lost again. But I remind you, beloved, what is written in heaven cannot be erased on earth. If this connection is divine, no force can undo it. No time can corrode it. No fear can destroy it. So breathe deeply, and let this truth steady your heart. They do not rush because they doubt you. They rush because they are afraid of the world interfering. But heaven whispers to you now, there is nothing to fear. If they are truly meant for you, they will not pass away. They will not slip through your hands. You do not need to be afraid of missing what is already yours. Still, I know your heart wonders, why so soon? Why not wait and grow slowly? And I tell you, sometimes the soil has already been prepared long before the seed arrives. Your soul and theirs have already grown together, in ways unseen. So what feels quick to the mind is not quick to the spirit. Beloved soul, let me show you now the greater purpose hidden inside this urgency. It is not only about love. Though love is at the center. It is about what this love will create, what it will awaken, what it will heal. When two souls are joined by divine design, the bond is not private. It is a light meant to shine, and that light does not wait, because the world needs it now. That is why they want to marry you so quickly. They do not always know it in their mind, but their spirit feels it. They feel the call to unite with you, not just for themselves, but for something larger. It is as if heaven whispers into their bones, together, you will accomplish what you could not alone. This is the real weight of their urgency. It is not about rushing pleasure. It is about answering purpose. The faster they bind their life to yours, the sooner that purpose can unfold. And so, their soul pushes them forward. They cannot explain why it feels so necessary, but it does, because you are not only a partner, you are a key. You are the key that unlocks the next chapter of their destiny, and they are the key for yours. When keys fit together, the lock must open. It cannot remain closed, and that opening brings forth a flow that is not meant to be delayed. This is why their longing burns so brightly. They sense that when your lives intertwine, beloved one, you have seen the memory of their soul. You have felt the mission of your union. And now I will show you the mystery of timing. For love is not only about feeling. It is about season. And seasons in heaven do not always match the calendars of earth. Sometimes what looks too soon is actually right on time. Sometimes what feels rushed is simply heaven's perfect alignment. This is why they want to marry you without delay. It is because the season has arrived, and heaven whispers, do not miss this moment. You see, there are divine windows in life, moments when everything aligns. When the door opens wide, when the river flows freely. If you step through, blessing pours out. If you hesitate too long, the window closes and the path shifts. They sense this, even if they cannot explain it. That is why their urgency feels so intense. They know somehow that this is not just chance, it is timing. And timing is sacred. Heaven has woven together countless threads to bring you to this point. Every heartbreak, every delay, every lonely night, every unanswered prayer has brought you here. The pain was not wasted. The waiting was not wasted. It was all preparing the soil for this moment of meeting. And now, when the seed is planted, heaven says, let it grow quickly. Do not hold back what has already been prepared. Beloved, do you see now why the speed feels shocking? It is because you are stepping into a plan that has been building quietly for years. When the moment finally arrives, it feels sudden, but in truth, it is ancient. It is the culmination of everything that came before. And heaven, in its wisdom, does not want you to hesitate when the fruit is ripe, for hesitation can cause the fruit to fall before it is gathered. That is why they feel such urgency. Their spirit senses that this is the harvest season, and harvest cannot wait. It is either gathered when ripe, or it is lost. So they move quickly, not out of recklessness, but out of reverence for timing. They feel the weight of destiny pressing against their heart. They feel heaven saying, now is the time. And though their words may stumble, their actions reveal the truth. They do not want to miss this moment, and neither should you. Beloved one, do not be afraid of the pace. Instead, ask heaven to show you its rhythm, for heaven does not rush without reason. Heaven does not push without purpose. The same angels who have guarded your steps now move swiftly to guide your union. Same hand that has protected your heart now accelerates your path. This is why it feels fast, because heaven has waited long enough, and the timing is now. But do not mistake heaven's timing for pressure. Heaven does not demand. It invites. Heaven does not force, it confirms. The pace is not meant to crush you, but to awaken you. It is meant to open your eyes to how prepared you already are. Even when you think you are not, this is what shocks you. Beloved, that you are more ready than you knew. Your soul is more open than you imagined. Your heart is more healed than you feared. And their presence proves it. They are not here to finish what you cannot, but to join what has already been forming inside you. That is why the connection feels so complete, so immediate, because the preparation has already been done. The ground has been plowed, the seeds planted, the rain has fallen. And now the fruit appears, and the fruit says, "It is time." This is the mystery of timing. Beloved, it is not about years or months. It is about readiness. And you are ready. They are ready. Heaven is ready. This is why they want to marry you so soon. Because to delay would be to resist what heaven has already prepared. So let your heart rest. Beloved one, the pace is not to harm you. It is to honor you. It is heaven's way of saying, you are worthy now. You are chosen now. You are loved now. And in the next part, I will show you how heaven protects what it chooses, how tests will come, and how your love will be guarded like a flame in the wind. Stay near, for the truth is still unfolding before you. Beloved child of light, now that you understand the mystery of timing, let me reveal to you the truth about protection. For heaven does not only unite, it also shields. When a love is chosen, it is guarded. When a union is written, it is defended. And when a destiny is awakened, it is covered by the wings of angels. This is why they move quickly, not only because of timing, but because of protection. Do you not see? Love that is pure is often tested. The moment heaven blesses a bond, shadows rise to oppose it. The moment light shines brighter, darkness seeks to dim it. And so heaven says, bring them together quickly, before fear can whisper, before doubt can spread, before the enemy can plant confusion. This is why the pace feels urgent. It is not only about romance, it is about safeguarding destiny. For when two souls chosen by heaven delay too long, distractions can arise. Old wounds may reopen. Voices from the world may interfere. Temptations may appear. The longer the wait, the more room there is for opposition to grow. But when love is sealed swiftly, the enemy has no time to strike. The union becomes like a fortress, guarded from within and protected from above. This is the shocking truth. Beloved, they want to marry you quickly because their spirit knows that hesitation invites attack. Not attack from them, but attack against the love itself. Do you see now how sacred this is? They are not running out of desperation. They are running into protection. They are running towards safety, not away from wisdom. Their urgency is a shield around both of you, and heaven smiles upon it. For marriage, in its true form, is a covenant, a circle drawn in heaven's fire, a vow that cannot be broken by earthly storms. Once that circle is formed, angels surround it. Once that vow is spoken, the union is sealed. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, for it will strike against the shield of divine covenant. This is why their soul presses for marriage now. They do not wish to risk the open field when the fortress is already built. They do not wish to wander exposed when heaven has provided shelter. They long to stand with you in the circle of protection, knowing that once they are there, Nothing and no one can uproot what heaven has planted. Beloved, do you feel the strength of this truth? Do you feel how the urgency is not a threat, but a gift? It is heaven's way of placing you in safety, of drawing you under its wings, of shielding your love from forces you cannot see. And this protection is not only spiritual, it is also emotional, for marriage creates stability. It silences the wandering questions. It quiets the anxious thoughts. It brings clarity where confusion once lingered. When they marry you, their message is clear. There is no one else. There is no other path. I choose you and only you forever. That clarity is itself a fortress. It keeps away doubt. It shields against insecurity. It silences the lies of comparison. Do you not see, beloved, how this is heaven's kindness? The quickness you once feared is actually the protection you prayed for. You asked to be safe in love, and heaven answered by sending someone who does not waste time. You asked for certainty, and heaven gave you one who knows what they want without hesitation. You asked for security, and heaven gave you a covenant sealed swiftly, before doubt could steal it away. This is why they want to marry you so fast, because heaven's protection is guiding them. Even if they do not understand it fully themselves, their spirit is listening to a voice their mind cannot always explain. That is why their words may stumble, but their actions are steady. They are being led, and so are you, beloved. Do not mistake this protection for pressure, for pressure comes with fear, but protection comes with peace. Pressure suffocates, but protection comforts. And if you listen closely, you will hear the difference. Their love is not meant to cage you. It is meant to cover you. It is not meant to chain you. It is meant to free you from the assaults of doubt. This is the truth. Heaven is not rushing you. It is shielding you. And this shield is love itself. For love always protects, always defends, always keeps safe. And marriage, in its divine essence, is the greatest shield of all. This, beloved, is the reason they want to marry you so fast. They are not running into recklessness. They are running into refuge. They are not pulling you into danger. They are drawing you into destiny's protection. And in the next part, I will reveal the hidden key of purpose, why your union is not just about the two of you, but about the generations to come, and why heaven quickens what carries eternal weight. Stay close, for the unfolding continues, beloved soul. Now let us step into the hidden purpose that quickens this union, for love that moves swiftly is often not only about the present, it is about what flows through generations. Marriage is not simply two hearts entwined. It is a vessel of legacy, a ripple in time, a beacon for those yet to come. They want to marry you quickly because they feel this responsibility in their spirit, even if their mind cannot name it. Their soul knows the weight and the blessing. This is why urgency pulses through their being. It is the call of purpose. Not only passion. Heaven is showing you both that your connection carries more than emotion. It carries intention. It carries destiny. Every choice, every word, every step you take together will echo beyond the walls of your own life. They feel this, and so they cannot wait. To delay is not merely to postpone marriage. It is to postpone the unfolding of a higher plan. And beloved, the higher plan is waiting for no one. It whispers through time, urging alignment, urging action, urging courage. This is why you feel the shock of speed. It is not recklessness, it is destiny nudging forward, pressing lightly but insistently. You are part of a chain of events that has always been intended. Your love is a key, and their love is the lock. Together, you release blessings that have been held in waiting. Generations before you prepared the way, and the generations to come will feel the echo of your union. That is why heaven moves quickly. That is why their heart cannot linger, for the purpose of love is never just private, it is public, spiritual, eternal. And they sense this, even if fear tries to cloud their understanding. Their eagerness is not selfish, it is a sign that they are attuned to what heaven requires. They are ready to step into responsibility. They are ready to answer the call, and you, beloved, are equally prepared. Though you may doubt it. Every step you have taken, every lesson you have learned, every tear and joy has prepared you for this. You are stronger than you believe, you are wiser than you perceive, and your heart is ready to receive the mission embedded in this love. This is why they want to marry you so fast. Not because the human heart is impatient, but because the divine heart knows the work that must begin. There's no time to waste when souls are aligned with purpose. This is why hesitation feels unnatural now. This is why the universe seems to push you forward. This is why every gentle sign and every sudden certainty has guided you here. For the work of love, when it carries eternal weight, must not be delayed. And beloved, remember, purpose does not diminish intimacy. It does not reduce passion. It does not make love cold or distant. Instead, it enriches it. It deepens connection. It strengthens commitment. It transforms a union from ordinary into sacred. And that sacredness is what heaven is protecting in its haste. It moves quickly because the blessing is ready. The mission is urgent, and the lives affected are countless. Every choice to wait without reason is a missed opportunity for the fullness of divine timing. Every decision to resist the current is a delay of joy that has already been prepared. Beloved, this is why their urgency will shock you. It is because it carries a weight far greater than either of you can yet fully understand. It is not only their desire, it is heaven's design. It is not only passion, it is providence. It is not only love, it is legacy. And when you accept this truth, when you open your heart fully, you will see that the rush is a gift of alignment, a gift of destiny, a gift of generations blessed before they are even born. So do not fear the speed. Do not judge the haste. Do not mistake urgency for recklessness. Instead, breathe in the awareness of purpose. And know, beloved, that heaven has chosen this moment for both of you. Your hearts, your lives, your mission, they are all aligned in ways deeper than sight can reach. This is the reason they want to marry you so fast, because what is sacred does not wait, and what is eternal cannot be delayed. In the next part, I will speak to you about the tests that will come, and how these trials will only confirm the truth and strength of your bond. Stay with me, beloved, for the journey continues.